New Mexico sun as he shares the warmth with the story begun.
Under golden skies, the tales take flight. Yorkie's ready with a sparkle in his eyes. Fantasy, sci-fi, or a modern twist, each tale's a treasure, none to be missed. From rolling hills to haunted towns, epic quests where legends abound. Heroes rise or stumble and fall, but Yorkie's here to see it all. With each new game, a door swings wide. Step through with Yorkie as your guide. Join Yorkie's afternoon adventures, where stories grow and danger fades. Laughs and thrills at every turn, an adventure where we'll all return. Point-and-click tales where puzzles unfold, episodic journeys with stories bold. Visual novels rich with choice, F&B scenes where actors voice. Role-playing quests where fates entwine, strategy games with plots that shine. Narrative games where the plot runs deep. In Yorkie's stream the stories leap. No matter the genre, the tale's the key. In Yorkie's world, it's all about the story. Join Yorkie's afternoon adventures, where stories grow and danger fades. Laughs and thrills at every turn, an adventure where we'll all return.
Join Yorkie's afternoon adventures, where stories grow and danger fade.
Laughs and thrills at every turn, an adventure where we'll all return. Pulling when lost to mysteries grand, to moral choices that guide your hand. Political intrigue or personal strife, the games explore the depths of life. From epic battles to a quiet chat, these stories cover all of that. In Yorkie's stream the topics range, each adventure brings something strange. With every theme, new doors ignite. In Yorkie's world, the tales take flight. Join Yorkie's afternoon adventures, where stories grow and danger fades. Laughs and thrills at every turn, an adventure where we'll all return. As each tale ends, a vote takes place on his YouTube community page. The viewers decide what's next in line for the tales we'll share in this grand design. From epic quests to quiet nights, we'll find new ways to reach new heights. Yorkie's here, so don't delay. Another adventure's on its way. With every vote, a new game begins. In Yorkie's world, adventure wins. Join Yorkie's afternoon adventures, where stories grow and danger fades. Laughs and thrills at every turn, an adventure where we'll all return. Through every twist, through every turn, there's so much more we've yet to learn. In every choice, in every path, there's magic found in every laugh. The stories weave, the moments blend. With Yorkie here, the fun won't end. The journey's long, the road's not straight, but side by side we'll celebrate. With every game, new bonds are made. Characters live where memories fade. Journeys shared, both near and far. These tales connect us like a guiding star. In every choice, in every play, new paths are forged along the way. So join us now, the time is near for another adventure full of cheer. In Yorkie's hands, The stories shine, adventure waits for all in line. Join Yorkie's afternoon adventures, where stories grow and danger fades. Laughs and thrills at every turn, an adventure where we'll all return. So join us again, don't miss a beat. Yorkie's channel is the place to meet. With stories fresh and games so bright, we'll chase the day into the night.
Gather round, brave souls, and hear the tale of Thalindra Moonsong, a hero through and through. Welcome to her journey, in the light and in the shade, in wrath of the righteous, where the winds of freedom play. The world wand opens and demons rise. Darkness spreads through crimson skies. In the chaos, hope is hard to find, but Thalindra stands with it, an unyielding mind. Through fire and chains, she'll make her way, to push back the night, to bring the day. She's a beacon in the night, guided by the stars' light. With bow in hand, she'll stand her ground. Her courage fierce, her aim profound. In every shot, the darkness fades. Thalindra's courage never afraid. Thalindra roams where the wild winds call, a child of twilight where shadows fall. The open road has been her guide, with Desna's dreams always by her side. But now she's drawn to a greater fight, to defend the world from the endless night. For freedom's call, she'll always fight, her spirit soaring to the height. With bow in hand, she'll stand her ground. Her courage fierce, her aim profound. In every shot, the darkness fades. Thalindra's courage never afraid. Her skill took flight, harnessing earth and the winds of night. Her arrows strike with nature's grace, a storm within no foe can face. With every shot, she holds the line, her spirit strong, her aim divine. Her power flows from earth and sky. She strikes where shadows die. With bow in hand, she'll stand her ground. Her courage fierce, her aim profound. In every shot, the darkness fades. Thalindra's courage never afraid. Even the lone need a helping hand. Allies gather, together they stand. Seal a shield, embers gentle light, land steady aim in the endless fight. With friends beside her, she faces the tide. In their unity, the darkness is denied. with allies strong, her strength ignites. Together they turn the tides. With bow in hand she'll stand her ground. Her courage fierce, her aim profound. In every shot the darkness fades. Thalindra's courage never afraid. Oh Yorkie, can you guide her through in the paths of chaos where the winds blew? Will you lead her true as the battles rage, or lose her in the abyssal stage? Her eyes now turn to the mythic call, the Azata's light, to rise or fall. She'll chase her fate through fire and sky. With Desna's blessing she'll learn to fly. Her journey long, but she won't back down. She'll wear the stars like a hero's crown. Her fate entwined with stars above. She'll rise on wings of love. With bow in hand she'll stand her ground. Her courage fierce, her aim profound. In every shot the darkness fades. Thalindra's courage never afraid. Oh Yorkie, can you guide her through in the paths of chaos where the winds blow? Will you lead her true as the battles rage, or lose her in the abyssal stage? Her eyes now turn to the mythic call, the Azata's light, to rise or fall. She'll chase her fate through fire and sky. With Desna's blessing she'll learn to fly. So join along back down as her story flows through battles fought and the winds that blow. Yorkie's afternoon adventures, don't miss a beat, for Thalindra's tale is far from complete. Come back soon, for the journey's long, and see where the winds will take Moonsong. Her story's just begun, there's more to see in the light of the stars, where she'll always be free.
Alright there, your old mate Yorkie here. Welcome you back to Afternoon Adventures with more Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. Let's continue. We're with Thalindra Moonsong, our kinetic sharpshooter, down underground, having just walked into the village of the, what do we call them? Mongrels. Neithers. Right, we have upgraded them to level 2. Basically just stayed online with what they already are. If we keep Land with us, which is a decent chance we will, after level 3 I'm probably going to direct him on to being a druid or something. Because I remember from when I tried to play this before, at level 3 he can make his wisdom the way he aims his bow. Soul heaves himself around to pleasure, eh? I want to ask a few questions. Soul nods, aye. Tell me about the mongrels. Well, we're crusaders underground. They're children of the first crusaders. The world wound touches everyone, look at us, but we're all marked by it. The Uplandish didn't like it, they drove us down here. But we have a secret. Soul's one good eye winks slyly. We're waiting. When the shield mage falls, that's the end of our lives down here. We'll go up to the surface to fight. Until then, we don't. Our place is here. But now we have all seen the light of heaven. Now we can go where... now we can go. What other chance do we need? We must fulfill our crusader duty. Well, tell me about Wendwag. Ah, Wendwag. Our beauty, our huntress. Who is more skilled than Wendwag? There are braver fighters, yeah, but brave doesn't mean skilled. Wendwag is the only one to go into the maze and come out again. The others listen to everything she has to say. Tell me about Lan. Lan still makes a vague gesture. He's not one of us. No, not one of us. His father was one of us, but his mother, no. They took him up to the surface. They ruined him as a child. Then they came back, but he wasn't one of us. A good hunter, yes. But he feels trapped down here. But he can't go up there either. It's not safe. He wouldn't last long. Thank you for your answers. It's no matter, Soul shrugs. What are you going to do now? The messenger is swift. He'll rally the tribes, all of them. The angel's light is with us, so we will follow it. Now go rest, eat. Can I just clarify, are we uplanders, prisoners or guests here? Have you drawn weapons against us? No. Have you killed us? No. Have you stolen our food? No. Guests. I want to look around here. Right, so... what else do we have around here? Well, there's some stuff up here. Not a lot, but we might as well have it. Something down here. Oh, what's this? August worm. Finally, someone from the surface. I was beginning to lose hope. An elderly man in expensive but not ostentatious clothes approaches you. His face is peppered with several heel cuts and bruises, and twisted in an expression of extreme discontent. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is August Worm. Yes, that Worm. You no doubt have heard of me, if you've spent any time at all in the city. I have a business proposition for you. Your name tells me nothing. Who are you? You truly are freshly arrived in the city, then. You couldn't have picked a worse time, that's for certain. Only just arrived and the city's been razed to rubble. You should know that you are looking at one of the richest and most distinguished men in Canabres. I may not be as well known as certain swaggering loudmouths who spend their lives traipsing from one ball to the next, but the Worm Trading Company is one of the pillars of the city, I'll have you know. Did you see the marquees in the square? I paid for those. Tried any festive delicacies? You've August Worm to thank for that. How did you end up here? For a moment, August's eyes focused on Camellia, before his gaze turned to you. Like everyone else, down I went when that accursed beetle cleaved the ground in twain beneath our feet. And lucky I didn't break my neck in the fall, and I'm doubly lucky that I didn't encounter any subterranean cockroaches on my blind wanderings and instead came across hunters from this settlement. Although I must say that when I first glimpsed their physiognomies, my life flashed before my very eyes. They turned out to be decent chaps, frightening to look at, but able to keep a bargain. No, you don't speak very kindly of the mongrels, even though they saved your life. Pshaw, kind words are for people with hours to fritter away on pleasantries. August Worm speaks his mind, and he pays for a service as rendered, not with kind words, but with hard coin. I give the mongrels my dagger in exchange for their help, and its handle is worth more than their entire village. What kind of business proposition? I don't know what's happening on the surface right now, but I am determined to find out. You have no intention of seeing out the rest of your days in this village, I suspect. We must find a route back to the surface, to the city, if there's anything left of it. I can't tell what kind of training you've had, but since you've managed to get all the way here with your bare hands, it must have been something special. You're strong. It'll be no trouble to you. But alas, I'm not as fit as I once was. I can't go crawling through the caves, playing at scouts. My proposition is simple. Lead me back to the city and I shall pay you 1,000 gold coins. I suggest we help this man, says Camellia. It is good to have friends among the Canabres elite. Well, I have no objection to helping him. What would be 2,000 gold? Ooh. Yeah, but no, that's not the character we have there. Deal. Splendid. In the meantime, I shall sit here in the village. We have to go. Go on, go on. Don't forget our agreement. When you find your way out, be sure to tell me. Yeah, she's not mercenary like that. Might make more sense to me, but I'm a bit of a role player. And that's not the character I perceive with her. Let's go up here. Clear this area out. Anything else? There are others around. Alright, nothing else to pick up. Let's check here. What's that? Chief Soul. Well, we've spoken to him. That is hut for resting. Then we've got Horgus and... oh, Anivia, I'm guessing that is. Found something here. We'll take it. I'm guessing they don't need it.
With grace?
Someone else there too? Dyra. Well, we'll check on her in a minute. Oh, something up there. And then something up here. And there, in fact. More stuff. And there. Now, let's go see Dyra. You there? A tall woman with a face deformed by an enormous swelling smiles broadly at you, showing off a double row of small sharp teeth. You from the surface? You must be tough to make it all the way here. Never thought I'd see the day. Call me Dyra. Let's trade. Who are you? The people around here call me all sorts. Dyra the Hoarder, Dyra the Coin, Dyra the City Girl. Like that's a bad thing. I troll the caves picking up all kinds of things from the surface that wash down here through the sewers. I trade all kinds of junk for food and clothes, but I only part with my best finds for coins. Got no coins? Forget what money is. Well, I have no use for you. If you want city goods, you need to pay for them with gold, like city folk. Why are you so eager to trade with me? Because all of the people here are no better than animals now, Dyra yells with surprising anger, before being overcome with coughing. Wiping her mouth, she continues, our forefathers lived in the city like you. Our people love to reminisce about armies, knights, crusades, but I couldn't care less about that. Savages with clubs can fight a war. Only civilized folk can buy and sell. They've all forgotten what trading is. They've forgotten what the value of gold. They barter hides for plant roots and go on about feats of the crusades. But who cares about them? I don't need help remembering. I have coin and I have things to sell. Now let's trade like city folk. Alright, let's do that. Can we get rid of stuff we don't need? I don't think we're going to need that. The dagger, the longsword, we've got equal or better stuff. Don't need the bottle of oil. Do we? Ah, no we don't. That's a reagent, that's a reagent. Don't need them, don't need that. I don't think we're going to use Scrolls of Light Wound. That's cooking. Oh, my cat. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't know about pay well for it, but Bone meal. That's a reagent then. Coal, don't need it. Mushroom. Come on, girl. You're not a parrot. Come down off the shoulder. Those are reagents. That's pearls. Don't need that, don't need that, don't need that, that. Oh, hang on, that says it's a reagent. Okay. Rusty horseshoe. Carved figurine. Don't need it. Shining scale. Nope. Wooden plate. Brace of armor +1. I wonder if Lan needs them. We'll keep them just in case. Silver powder. Nope. Decorated scabbard. Those are all useful. Right, now then. Do we have any healing? Yes, we do. $314 going that way. Don't think anyone's going to need leather armor, but maybe. Oh, that might be useful. Might not use it immediately, might save it, but still. And that's for purifying food. I think we'll keep it like that. I think we'll keep it like that. Now. Lan currently has no armor of any kind. So let's give him this. Yeah, his dex is down by 2 at the moment, but that and his wisdom are the same. So I think I can channel him into being a druid, maybe something else, but some kind of wisdom. The reason I'm thinking of druid is he would get a pet at rank 1, level 1. Lan says the messenger returned. The tribes are gathering at the entrance to the maze. Our people have already gone there. I warned Anivia and the old guy who won't even acknowledge me. Take your time, there's no rush. Most important people always show up late. Lan looks around. Everything's going to plan, but one thing's bothering me. Wenderwag's gone. Do you think it happened to Wenderwag? Lan shakes his head, I don't know. She was always stubborn. Maybe she decided she could do it all on her own. I hope she comes back. We'll struggle without her, and she'll struggle without us. No matter how hard she tries to deny it. All the tribes, so the whole army is marching on the maze then. By mongrel standards, yes, but don't be too disappointed when you see the reality. There aren't many among us who can hold a weapon, and fewer still who can do any damage with one. What about Anivia and Horgus? Are we just going to leave them here? Once we've cleared the maze, the way we'll be safe. Anivia's in no state to fight, and that Horgus guy? It doesn't look like he'll shift an inch unless we roll out a red carpet all the way to the exit. Still, are you sure the maze is the only way to the surface? Lan nods. There was another passage, the one I used with my dad when we left and then came back. The chief back then, he found it and filled it in to stop anybody else going against the ancestors' wishes. And what the ancestors wanted was for everyone to go through the maze. I'm not sure of anything right now, but we don't have a choice. We can only go forward. Well, we're not evil, so let's go. There's no time to lose. Let's go indeed. But before we do, thank you. I'm so happy I forgot to thank you before. But you've done something no one else has in a long time. You're giving the mongrels hope. It's like we've started to believe that we're worth something. Now we have the power of the angels on our side. Lan's face grows sullen. It won't change anything, of course, but at least you'll help us save the young ones, hopefully. Let's go through the main gate. The straight road is the shortest. Alright. Cleared out everything here. But is there anything, before we go that way, is there anything down here? Can't go further that way. What about up here? Nothing there. And it looks like nothing here. Alright. So we are just straight into the caves. Are you sure you can't go that way? Nope, you can't. So we are just straight into the caves then. Lamb believes that the quickest route... Okay, I don't need to read those. They're too small, honestly. For my eyes, anyway.
This is my time to shine.
Let's see what else we have.
Save the last one for me.
I don't think I need to put anything on
I'll cut you wide
right
open.
now.
You've crossed the wrong month.
The light, take you!
Away, you rascal.
That sucks.
The spirits demand your blood.
There we are. Hey, can we use that on you maybe? Whoop, didn't mean to do that. And now I've lost it. No, I haven't, it's right there. I assume that is used with Treat Affliction. Alright, so does anyone have Treat Affliction?
Full of wonder. What's on your mind? I wonder.
Difficulty class 12.
All ears.
That did no good. Worth a shot.
How cute!
See what these lot are gonna do. The tribes are gathering. Soon we will attack. How long can we wait? The other tribes haven't turned up yet. We're going to wait for them just another while longer. Knowing solar preparations will take the best part of the day. Let's go take a look in the maze ourselves and see what's what. Yeah, but first of all, let's make sure we've got the passages cleared out.
Do
You are today's
Do not
sacrifice!
waver! I'm done with you!
There we go.
So exciting!
Nothing else this way, but at least we cleared out the passage. Stops them being attacked by giant flies at least, doesn't it?
I am helpful. Am I not?
Bas Relief of Baphomet, Demon Lord, Lord of the Minotaurs, and Lord of the Labyrinth. Nothing on that one, alright. That must just be another Baphomet. We got some stuff here. Okay, nice. It's fine. Nothing too special about it, but...
The heartbeat quickens.
You won't survive me.
Okay, just send her in. Ow, ow!
Just sit here. Don't worry about me.
See that?
Well, they went down eventually.
I hope you appreciate this.
Thank you. Now,
I heed the voice of the spirit.
since you can do some healing, let's do some.
Magnesium Turinos. A bright future awaits us.
That's better. And we'll go in through there. Let me just check I've got a good layout here. Yeah.
I found something.
Camellia, you're up.
I am helpful, am I not?
I'd say so. What's that? Tome of the Minotaur, sermons from the labyrinth. Oh, mighty be our Lord, formidable and sublime. His body is a bastion of flesh rising up above the Minotaur's. His head, with the visage of a ghost, is crowned with horns of flame. His shoulders and raiment are emblazoned with great runes, telling his wisdom and might. In his hands he wields Ezegol, his death-bringing scarlet glaive. Its dark blade cleaves and torments those who cling to false virtues and who grovel before gods. Hail Baphomet, hail Lord of the Beasts of Golarion and Lord of the Labyrinth. Hail the scions of Baphomet, the mighty host, uncountable in number. I speak the truth. Bow down before your Lord and Master, and let his will lead ye. Worship at his feet, and ye shall receive what ye desire. Will ye? I'm not convinced about that. Oh. Yeah.
Can't hide from
They
me.
will break against
Uh-oh.
our resolve.
Now, what is that?
What the hell's going on? Why isn't Sailor getting in there? I see. And Lan, you need to move too because you're blocking Sealer. Come on, Lan! Dear God, Lan, move! What's going on?
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
Now that's better. Okay.
So this is how it feels.
Yeah, you just got smacked a little. Don't worry about it. Healing. Where is her health shown? 14 out of 19, that's enough. Now, if we look at Sealer, AC, well, it's damaged at the moment, so it's definitely +0. Breastplate is not as good as the armor she's got. Alright. Chain shirt 4. You're wearing a chain shirt. I've got Dex 4. That allows up to Dex 4. So I can certainly take that over the leather. And you have no armor. You've got Dex +3 at the moment. So you can take the leather. Oh, you can't wear leather. You can't wear regular armor, can you? Because you're a monk at the moment. Another reason to multi-class.
Oh, I failed, didn't I?
Apart from the desire to have a pet in the party, that would be another reason to multi-class him.
Aha!
Interesting set of pictures. Why would they have two the same? You got a yellow woman, a blue woman in a yellow woman in some kind of hat, blue woman in a robe, red woman, and then the same yellow woman.
What's that there? Into the
They
fray!
choose to stand against me.
Let's give her some spirit weapon boost. Well, he's certainly tough to hit. You've got no more lay on hands. He's down at last. Is that any better than the shield you're using? No, it's exactly the same. What is that? Scale mail +5. Land can't use that, unfortunately. And I don't want to, because I already got 4. It would be +1 AC for using that, then -1 AC for losing the Dex bonus. Now, you're currently using a basic longsword. And don't use a dueling sword or anything, do you? You're not an archer, so you might as well take that over the bow you're wielding. Don't have any better swords for you. For me, I have a short spear. If I need, I can use a spear or a long spear. Cold Iron Masterwork Javelin. Why don't you take that? You can have that. Nothing else is really meaningful here. But if we find someone to sell it to, it becomes somewhat meaningful. What's the weight on that? £1. What's the weight on these? Half a pound. So that's got multiple uses and weighs only the same as 2 of these, which each only have 1 use. Makes sense to use them up then. Okay, we got a set of corrupted mongrels here.
The light. Do not fear. Do not waver.
One's down.
I'm all right.
Ah, yeah. I'm not sure about that. Lan stares at the dead mongrels with sorrow in his eyes. Hovland. His name was Hovland. Did you know him? Yeah, he's not from our tribe, but we're both hunters. So we'd cross paths from time to time in the cave passages. We'd share news and leave supplies for each other. Then he just disappeared, Lan frowns. He used to talk about wanting to try his luck in the maze. I thought he was long dead, if only he had been. Why would mongrels attack us? Aren't we all on the same side? Something's not right with them. Or something's wrong with them, rather. Their bodies, it's like something's eaten them from the inside out. Sure, maybe these guys just ate something weird and were having an off day, but I think something drove them out of their minds. Or someone. Seems like this shield maze of yours is crawling with cultists. How did they get in here? I have no idea. It's my first time here too. Maybe they fell down here the same way that you did. Lan shrugs awkwardly and looks away. Wendoag comes here all the time. I'd ask her about it if she was here. Come think of it, where is she? That is a good question. Let's go. This place might be more dangerous than we thought. And there I was, hoping that we'd be the meanest things in here. Lan's laughter sounds strained. These mongrels and cultists. Now that I did not expect. I need to find out what's going on here. They're not carrying anything apparently, so Camellia, you're up. Pick the lock.
I am helpful.
Nice.
Am I not?
Bloodstains still mar the ground around the mark. Okay, nothing useful. Some loot. Okay. We got a door there. We got a door here. First of all,
Meditate on your mistakes. It might make you feel better.
Together we stand.
Doubt is the heart's greatest challenge.
what's my...
Is there trouble?
Always be ready for the worst.
See if you can do her. You did. She's done. Fortunately, she's got demon plague still. Anyway, Sealer needs some healing.
I'll watch your back.
Oh, you've used up all your healing. Fine. Should be good enough. The bloodstains still mar the ground around them are comfortable benches with pillows. Someone clearly enjoyed watching others suffer. Let's try this way. That looks like a big room. What's down here, though? That looks more narrow.
I hope you appreciate this.
I do. Well done, Camellia. Now that has a trigger over here. Go take care of that, will you please?
I am helpful, am I not?
Going downstairs.
something.
Good.
They will break against
Nope.
our resolve.
We got 3 of them here.
This pain is excruciating.
That's one down. That's another down.
Are lacking.
Come on. Heal proper. There you are. Let's have a quick save. Storeroom
What's
here.
that there?
I am helpful. Am I not?
You got it. Now, if I remember rightly, that's still there because, yeah, she can't have another treat affliction done to her for that length of time.
This is my time to shine.
Canabra's system of aqueducts channeled water from the river into the city. It was seriously damaged in the earthquake.
Endure this.
Do not fear. Do not waver.
While they fight him, why don't you take care of the range?
This will leave a bruise.
There you are. I really need to give her the one that lets her fire into battle without losing out, without taking penalty. I'm going to save again, they might be dangerous.
Your time is come at me. I dare you.
Why are them two all the way over here? Come on!
This is not my time yet. This was unexpected.
This cannot be happening.
It apparently can.
Am I at my limit? This is how it feels.
Wow. Good job I did save. Come on, Celia, you're the last one of us. Ow. Come on, Celia. I didn't realise them two were still over there. I must have only grabbed two of them. He's down. Why isn't he down? Alright, Lord, last save. Must have an ability that keeps him up after taking a lethal dose. Alright. You two, get your dumb asses in here, will ya?
Lead on.
I heed the voice of the spirit.
Do not fear. Do not waver.
She's down.
This will leave a bruise. I'll just sit here.
Alright, we're done on that one. Need to reload. Load. Wow. Right, you lot, come in here. You lot, drop back here.
So exciting! Open your heart to me.
You can give that to her. You can put that on yourself. You two can
You
attack
crossed
there.
the wrong mongrel.
They
You
choose to
can
stand
attack
wide open.
I'll just sit here. Don't worry
Pain
about me.
is excruciating. So this is how it feels.
Yep, that was a failure again. I think I've got to go into turn-based mode there. Right. Come in here, you two.
Away, you rascal!
We are the light. They are the darkness.
Put that on. Put that on her.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
You missed, you bugger.
Your time is over. I'll cut you wide open.
This will leave a bruise.
You won't survive.
Come on.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
Okay, bit of healing.
You offend me.
Small, good.
I'm alright.
No, you're not.
I'm alright.
The spirits demand your blood.
This bugger's staying up.
I'll just sit here.
Damn it!
Pain
Don't worry
is
about me.
excruciating.
Endure this.
Stand down.
It's two.
You are today's sacrifice. So this is how it feels.
Make every strike count.
Away, you rascal.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Yeah, this is done. Sealer going down that quick just wasn't good. Do we have any... See, I'm not sure about putting anything else on her. Maybe I should
Meditate
have...
on your mistakes. Might make you feel better.
We are the light. They are the darkness.
Away, you rascal!
That was 10 points and it did no damage at all. He's coming in. Well, I'm trying to take him out. He's almost out. That's protective look on her.
I'll cut you wide open!
Actually, I don't know if that helps her at all. Yes, it does. Otherwise, it'd have a clash symbol.
Your time is over.
You won't survive me.
Alright, he's down. Why don't we put that on you?
The light take you.
Okay, that was a nice hit.
You offend me. This pain is excruciating.
Endure this.
The spirits demand your blood.
Let's get some of that in your pocket too.
Into the fray.
Alright, he's down-ish. -6. So yeah, he must just have another round or something in him or something like that.
Stand down.
Make every strike.
Got him. Some kind of ring there. Right. On you, actually, if it's a protection ring or something. Armor class. Oh, it's crashing. It's clashing. Ah, because it clashes with armor. It must be an armor protection. All right. And I'm wearing armor too. You're not, so you should be able to use it. Yeah, +1 on armor.
So exciting!
Let's see what's through here. Downstairs again.
last one for me.
Okay, I think those I can go not turn-based for, I'm not sure.
I'll just sit here.
Well, Sealer's down.
So this is how it feels. This hurts so much. This cannot be happening.
Whoa, last save. Great, I've got to go through all that again. Ah! Okay. Use that. Use that. And equip this. You can get some of this stuff equipped too. Right, now then.
I heed the voice of the spirits.
Put that on her. Put that on you.
No reason to pause.
Attack in there like that.
Save the last one for me.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
I'll cut you wide open. The world in crimson. Away, you rascal.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Try and take the range one down with that.
The spirits demand your blood. Your time is over.
That was a critical fail.
The light, take you.
And heal up. Not good.
You won't survive me.
Okay, good.
You are today's sacrifice.
He's down.
You offend me.
At this point, we can just send them in. Good. Right, once again.
I will help where I can.
Reagents. Right. Sealer, get some healing on. Lan, that ring's yours. Since you're the only one not using armor.
So exciting.
Now we go back down, and this time we'll save before we do that again, and not be so stupid.
Yet another obstacle.
Go for their hearts.
Endure this!
Into the fray.
Come on, Sealer, you can do a bit better than that.
stand down.
Make every strike count.
Ow. That wasn't too bad.
Guide
He's
my
down.
blade. Away, you rascal. I'll cut you wide open.
You've crossed the wrong monk.
The light take you!
Your time is over. The spirits demand your blood.
You won't survive me.
No glory without risk!
Step out of the way, the 5-foot step.
You are today's sacrifice.
I think actually on that one we can just go non-turn based. There you go.
There's something over there.
Let's have a look what that was. Hold Silla's orders. Follow these simple rules or you will die. 1. Don't bother me unless strictly necessary. 2. Keep the door to the shrine locked with the key I made. I don't care which one of you holds onto it. You can tear each other to shreds for it, over it, all I care. 3. Don't even think of setting foot in the ritual chamber. Ever. 4. Keep the door to the unfinished section of the maze locked at all times. As a reminder for you feeble-minded vermin, the entrance is sealed using the hidden lever, the torch on the wall next to the door. The door itself is in the room with the blood pool, where I sometimes relax. 5. Do something about that damn water elemental already. Do whatever you want with it, just make sure it's gone by tomorrow. 6. Find a better hiding place for the paladin sword from the surface. I'll deal with that later. 7. Remember that your life means less than nothing to me. I have plenty of people vying to become the hand of Azilla. Oh, she sounds a piece of work, doesn't she? I think we're going to rest. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. But what we do need to do, definitely, is get some healing done.
With grace. Now what is that?
Good question. Not going to tackle that thing. Not remotely going to tackle that. I'm struggling with some of these.
Uh-huh.
Let's keep you lot out here. Lamb,
Meditate on your mistakes.
just
Might make
you.
feel better. Endure
They
this!
choose to stand against me.
He can run all the way over. Damn.
Into the fray!
This is not my time yet.
You've lost that, so let's get you that. Then get back in there. Wow, she's got a ton on her.
Stand down.
The light. Take you.
Come on. Put that on him.
Make every strike count.
Go for their hearts.
Right, you're down.
Away, you rascal.
I need to have her having that fire into melee thing.
The inheritor. Guide my blade.
Okay, that was something.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
I'll cut you wide open. Your time is over.
I'll just sit here.
Ow! The hell?
You won't survive me.
The spirits demand your blood. You offend me.
This was
Dear God.
unexpected.
You are today's sacrifice.
That thing hits like a train.
Stand down. So this is how it feels.
I'm finished. Let's try again. That bugger hits like a train. It's nasty.
Meditate on your mistakes. It might make you feel better. Quiet steps. Weapons ready. You've crossed the wrong obstacle.
I think it's a mongrel brute I need to be wary of. Melia, put that on. Damn, he's coming in at land. I don't need that.
This is not my time yet.
No, it's not. Hopefully. He's coming in at land as well. Sealer. Camellia.
rascal.
You won't survive me. Unexpected.
I'll just sit here.
Oh dear God, why is it hitting so hard every time? What am I meant to do to take these down?
Is there trouble? Away, you rascal! They choose to stand against me?
Get that on. Sealer, come forward. Oh, we're on land now, are we? Put the protective look on her for now, since they're probably going to go for her. Sealer, charge in and hit them.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Your time is over.
Inimos Tradisi. This will leave a bruise.
Oh, come on, I didn't need that.
The light take you!
You won't survive me.
I'm all right. I'm all right.
You offend me.
Are you kidding me? Stick that on her.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
This hurts so much.
I know, I know.
Endure this!
You could at least pretend you want to hit them, Lan. Equip.
Stand down. open?
Just sit here.
And Sealer's down. This fight may be too much.
This cannot be happening.
Yeah, this is just insane.
Make every strike count.
I'd like it if you bloody well did.
The spirits demand your blood.
Then you need to bloody well hit them, don't ya?
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Has he? Not seeing it myself. You don't seem able to touch
You are
them.
today's sacrifice.
None of you do. Just aren't in your favour and you need to try multiple times. Hey, you said you should have found some braces that increased natural armour. I thought they just increased armour. I know that the same bonuses don't stack. I thought they just increased armour. Let me reload. I think I've given them to Lan. Those braces are a brace of armor +1. Natural, not natural armor, they're just regular armor. I think those are the only ones I've come across. What's that? I can give a luck bonus to AC, but she's the only one who can use those. Yeah, those are the only ones I've come across, and it doesn't say natural armor, it just says regular armor. Yeah, but isn't it -4 to hit, so she's basically not gonna hit?
Together we stand.
How do you do fighting defensively? I forget. Isn't it abilities? -4 penalty to attack rolls and combat maneuver checks. To gain +2 to dodge to your armor class. See, that's my issue, is that that's -4 to attack rolls. Although I suppose with the bonus from... with the bonus from giant form, or enlarge, it might be okay. I'll try it. I don't think I've had a necklace at all. Oh, no, don't worry about delaying me. You're giving a... See, on this channel I always say, don't spoil the storyline at all. I don't want you to do that. Now, I have played this story part way through, not all the way through. But it's months and months ago now. But always feel free to give advice on mechanics, which is what you're doing. And I'm always happy to listen to it. Doesn't mean I'll always follow it if I have a different thought. But I'm always happy to listen to it, because advice can lead to a better gaming experience. Yeah, the only other thing I've come across that's armor is so far is the ring that gives +1, and that is just armor. It's not natural armor, so I'm not sure. I have decided I'm not going after this bloody thing in here, the elemental. Not with how we're struggling against mortals, normal humans. I don't think there's anything in there I have to have, I'm guessing. So I'm going to go out of here, and maybe I'll find that necklace or whatever that you suggested. Now, you know, with the way they're laid out and the fact there's two exactly the same, that's going to be relevant. How did you do it? I'm playing core as well. I'm playing what I call core Death Star, which means I do have Death Star on, which core takes away. Because if I can resurrect any character, it doesn't make logical sense to me that I can't resurrect the main character. They're still just a character in the party in the end. So, what did you do to defeat it on core?
You've crossed
Save
the
the
wrong
last one for
mongrel.
me. Away, you rascal!
You could have hit him at least.
You won't survive me.
I'll cut you wide open! Your time is over.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
Endure this!
The spirits demand your blood. You offend me.
The light take you!
Make every strike count.
On core difficulty, I played like a coward. I sent the rest of the party to the furthest corner in the map and used land to attack, move away and attack again. Oh, it's slower, is it? Real-time mode. Okay, so that makes a difference. Interesting. I think I saw someone do that once, use land to attack.
I am helpful, am I
Still
not?
seems, for me, just... I'm more likely to screw it up than get it right, I think. You know, I'm old and crap and senile. Am I over encumbered? No, I'm still on medium.
The heartbeat quickens.
Into the fray!
Stand down. You are today's sacrifice!
This will leave a bruise.
A little bit.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
Away, you rascal! Go for their hearts!
You won't survive me.
Alright, it's just him now, so we might as well let it get out of real-time mode and just hit them.
I'll just sit here. Don't worry about me.
First you need to clear a portion to the northeast of the map. There's a nice wide gap you can run around in. Water element has so much HP and damage reduction. Yeah. Sounds like one of them things that you feel glad you've done it in the end, but might not be fun to do during it. That said, I can't exactly criticise doing that because, hey, well done, first. And also, second, I don't know if you ever heard of the old 1980s? 90s? Early 90s? Late? No, it was 1980s. Because I graduated college in 1990. Dungeon Master by SSL or FTL, one of the two. One of the biggest enemies you fight at the end of that, it's a dungeon crawler thing, primitive. One of the biggest enemies you fight at the end of that is a dragon. And I beat the dragon by punching it and moving and punching it and moving and punching it and moving. I've also beaten it legitimately, but yeah, that took hours. So who am I to criticise anything that takes a long time? I only did it because I wanted to see if it could be done, and I can be stubborn at times. What's there? Am I overburdened? Yeah, I'm on heavy. Just because it's a coward... It's not a coward tactic. Let's try 3 times. If the water elemental gets too close, it can opportunity attack you and it's game over. Yeah, I believe it. And yeah, no, it's not a coward tactic. I'm using the coward tactic. I'm not fighting the bloody thing because I don't have to. If I remember my partial playthroughs from before, nothing you do here will get you to level 3 before you leave. So, unless you really want to do a fight, you don't have to do any of them, apart from enough to get you up there. Now, I might be misremembering that, as I say, it's months and months ago. I'm playing this again to play it through for the first time to the end, and because they've had that final... DLC released this summer.
Now what is that?
Excuse me.
With grace? There's something over there.
Take it on, Camellia.
This one was beyond me.
Try again.
I hope you appreciate this.
I do. Let me got this.
Uh-huh.
Kinetic sharpshooter. That's what Thalindra is. I also gave her the wrong bonus at level 2, to be honest. I should have given it, but I let ChatGPT decide. I let ChatGPT or related AIs decide on a lot of the character. I just insisted it be a kinetic sharpshooter. Because I wanted to try that and enjoy kineticist.
This is my time to shine.
Right. Let's drop some junk. Down to medium. Good. Give it a quick save.
Let me draw the first blood.
Alright. Now, does that count as in combat? I'm not sure.
Your time is over.
Yeah, I gave her the +1 on kinetic bow or kinetic blast. I should not have done that.
The light, take you.
What I should have given it is the fire into the reduction of the -4 that's firing into a battle.
Endure this. Amranda Ratio.
Thalindra,
You offend me.
Into the fray.
The spirits demand your blood.
Make every strike count.
Stand down.
The inheritor, guide my blade.
You are today's sacrifice.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
almost got them.
I'm all right.
I'm really not sure you are, to be honest, love. There you are.
Away, you rascal.
Good. That was worthless.
Take you.
Go for their hearts.
You won't survive me.
Nice. Very nice.
Your time is over.
Got him. Right. That's to open that gate, isn't it? Ritual pool filled with fresh blood. Wonderful. Not sure it's fresh if it's been there a few minutes. Blood doesn't tend to stay fresh in the open air for long. Composite longbow. I'm not sure what he is using at the moment, but I don't think we've got one of them. Let me have a look. Right now he's using a longbow. That's a short bow, which is what he was using at first. Now, she also wields a bow. Right now she's using a short bow, but she will end up using a long bow probably. Now, you're just using the regular longsword. That's a Masterwork short sword. That's no good to me. Cold Iron Masterwork longsword, much better. That gives me a +1 and it hits things that can. Yeah, I remember the composites do. Is it just longbow or is it a composite shortbow as well? That they apply strength, that is.
We will win this war. Do not fear. Do not waver. Into the fray.
I'll cut you wide open.
Apparane sentes. Tashani savitur.
Paul's fear's not so good.
You offend me.
That was. Lan.
Endure.
Good.
Make every strike count.
Got him. Fear wasn't caused in the end. Was devoured by darkness. That's Azilla's orders. Oh, those are just Azilla's orders and extra set, I guess. Yeah, I realised that if they've got a plus on strength, it makes a difference. His strength is 17. Now, that said, it may just be +3 for me. Because my plan with him, and you may disagree, but this is my plan with him. When he reaches level 3 of Zen Archer, one of the things I remember is you can make it apply wisdom to the 2-hit on bows, which is what I intend to do with him. Because at that point, wisdom will be his primary stat, and I will double class him straight into Druid so that he can get a pet as an additional fighter. Yeah, I remember the strength. There's a couple of other ones that do that as well. I think throwing axe or something, I can't remember. But yeah, there's a couple of others that do that. But I couldn't remember exactly which. The bodies of the maze builders lie where they were caught. Yeah, they do.
How cute!
Unfortunate for them, really. Nothing else over here.
Rely on me. I will help where I can. They will break against our resolve. No glory without risk.
The spirits demand your blood.
I don't want to get that close.
Stand down.
crossed the wrong mongrel.
Just sit here.
Ow!
Don't worry about me.
You have to
Okay.
make sacrifice. Away, you rascal.
You won't survive me.
Well, that's one down. Dear God.
Go for their hearts.
No! You fool!
Your time is over. You offend me. This pain is
Yeah, she's about done.
excruciating.
Endure this.
So this is how it feels. Stand down.
Make every strike count.
Away, you rascal.
Alright, that just leaves one. You like Divine Hunter that would give Lion access to a Hurricane Bowspell?
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
I can't remember. Does Divine Hunter get a? Does Divine Hunter get a pet? It might do. I'll have to look that up. That was painful, but we made it.
Ah, not this time. I am helpful. Am I not?
That's a necklace you were talking about.
A bright future awaits us.
More decent option is Ranger. You get some druidic spells, but also more, yeah, base attack bonus. And favourite enemy. Those are the things also depending on the subclass. Yeah, but the Ranger doesn't get a pet at level 1, does it? Or am I mistaken on that? Which means 3 levels of thingy, and I think it's level 4 the range gets it. That's 7 levels. Even if you apply the feat that gives it +4 towards being the same level you are on your pet, you're still going to be -3 on the levels on your pet. More as you go up levels and it starts to lose some of the keep up. Starts to lag behind a bit. Oh, come on, Sealer.
Hey, have a look! You can trust me. Ah, not this time. I am helpful, am I not?
Yes, you are. When you don't screw things up. Of course, so is everyone else, and they're not begging for attention like you are, Sealer. Camellia. Oh yeah, I know most of them can choose from any of the animal companions. I'd say it's more that I don't think they get them at level 1, do they? Level 1 is a big thing when you've already sunk 3 levels into Zen Archer. Because your pet lagging behind gets worse and worse as you go higher.
Together, we stand. Ugh, did I mess up again?
Yet another obstacle.
The light, take you!
I'll cut you wide open.
Not if you miss, you won't. Funny thing that.
You offend me.
You won't survive me.
This will leave a bruise.
Oh, he's Divine Hunter, a hunter. I was thinking it was part of the Slayer class. Or Inquisitor class. See, those are classes I don't normally play. They're not. I'm sure they're not bad classes. But it shows how little I know about them.
To the fray!
Stand down.
Endure this!
The spirits demand your blood. You are today's sacrifice.
I'll just sit here.
Alright, she's down again.
Away, you rascal.
Make every strike count.
Go for their hearts. Your time is over.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel. Did you see that?
About time, Lan. Come on, be useful.
I'll cut you wide open. You offend me.
You won't survive me.
If that's the most you can do,
Spirits demand your blood.
they may well survive you, Lan.
Stand down.
Good. 25 class, 8 or more subclasses. Something like 200 subclasses in total. Yeah, I hear you. I mean, people like Mortismal, yeah, they know a lot more than I do, but...
Endure this!
You are today's sacrifice.
I'll have to look into that Divine Hunter thing. Or maybe even one of the other hunters. Because it makes sense for him, he's meant to be a hunter.
Every strike count.
Go for their hearts.
Now get up, Sailor, and stop falling over. Actually, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to give her the necklace, didn't I? Now she's 20 there. That equips her to 21.
Can't hide from me.
Did you know that some spell class, some casters, subclasses use different? Yes, absolutely. An example being which of witches is it? Most witches use charisma, I believe. There's one that uses intellect. I forget which it is. But that's just one example.
No reason to pause.
Not, yeah. Camellia, you're the one.
I hope you appreciate this.
Half plate is 8. That's better than what you're wearing. Oh, these are the other elementals, aren't they? Or is it just one other elemental?
We will win this war. Did I mess up again? Lead on! Do not fear! Do not waver!
No, it is 2.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Your time is over.
No! What are you doing?
Without risk!
Talk about a misclick.
I'm alright.
Ouch!
I'm alright.
No, you're bloody well not. And she's down. Using intelligence. Okay. Okay, that's right. I had it the wrong way around. You're right.
You won't survive me.
You offend me.
Let's reload this because that was a bad mistake. I mean, there is a question of whether I should even try and take them on.
So exciting!
Let's try
We will
this.
win this war. Into the fray! They will break against our resolve.
So you killed these ones too. I think I've taken... Focus, Yorkie. I think I've taken these down before myself without needing to do that, though. Now they're neutral, so there's no point in doing the other.
The light take you!
You've crossed the wrong module.
Thalindra can go for the one behind.
Rascal.
Get that there. Bit of protective look.
This will leave a bruise.
Ow.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
Jeez, you run out of them in a bag. Alright.
You won't survive me.
Your time is over.
Why can't she get in there? Okay, that's ridiculous.
I'll cut you wide open.
Into the fray.
That's one down.
Endure this.
You offend me. The spirits demand your blood.
It does sometimes have some ridiculous pathing problems. I'm not sure why. Alright, well,
Worry about me.
you can switch back to your blade.
So this is how it
And now you're down.
Make every strike count.
Yeah, why don't you try that, Lan, instead of making them not count at all? And that's a death. Well, it's death door. Let's get back in this. Nothing wrong with that. I'd say I don't call it coward, I call it wisdom. I call it strategy. Coward's what I'm about to do. I don't need to take them buggers on. I'm not going to gain anything from doing so.
Now, what is that? I hope you appreciate this. I'll
Get
cut you
another
wide open.
You've crossed the wrong module.
Inimosi tradisi.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
Away, you rascal!
You won't survive me.
I'll just sit here.
And they're down.
Don't worry about me.
The spirits demand your blood. This pain is excruciating.
I'm sure it bloody well is.
Your time is over.
Endure this!
You offend me.
Okay. So I should have put the wings on.
Make every strike count.
Stand down.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
No, no composite longbows.
Away, you rascal.
You won't survive me.
Your time is over.
Endure this!
At this point, it's basically just as good to do it this way.
Unexpected.
Come on! She could use the composite longbow as well, because they take some of their bonus from the bow. There we go. I don't know if there are any composite longbows in the maze, to be honest. Oh, there's some. Oh, there was some. I just hadn't seen them. There you go. Right, now we saw these colours, didn't we, in that picture? It was yellow first. I think it was red, blue, yellow, but it might have been blue, red, yellow. Alright, yellow, blue, red, yellow. Oh, did you seen it? I remember this one from before. It is ridiculous. The solution, yeah, I know. The solution is several rooms away, and unless you know what you're looking for, it doesn't appear related to what you're seeing here. It just looks like decoration. The only clue that would indicate that that's something to do with it is that it's the only situation in this maze where there are pictures that are so vibrant, and you've got a repetition in colour, and you've got a repetition of the same colour twice. And the only one where there's four together. Anyway, well, of course it's just a piece of metal. Must be the very same sword. Camellia rolls her eyes. I think you merely wish this was an illustrious sword of legend. You don't get it. I've seen this sword 100 times in paint. Say she's seen it 100 times in paintings. Ever heard of artist renditions? And in the hands of the Aniel statue. Have you ever heard of artist renditions? I've even thought of going to the Estrode Museum to see the real. So you've just told us you've seen it, and now you've said you haven't. You have never seen this sword, Sealer. You've seen what artists decide to draw the sword as. Not the same thing, Sealer. I've even thought of going to the Estrode Museum to see the real thing in person. How did it get here? I love that one. Those are the words of a true believer. Oh, I've seen pictures of it. I know it. In this case, it happens to be the actual sword Radiance. But, yeah. What's so special about it? Sealer frowns. Now, nothing, I guess. But this sword was legendary in its day. People say that when Yaniel held it, the blade would glow, striking demons left and right. Soldiers would see Radiance's light from afar and take heart, rushing into the fray and winning. But I don't know what's wrong with it now, or how to restore its power. All I can sense is that they made a mockery of it. You're empathizing with an object. Extraordinary. Are all paladins so tender-hearted and sensitive? Sensitive in a way, yes. We're highly attuned to evil and everything wrought by demons. Radiance was in evil hands, and as a paladin I can tell you they did nothing good to it. So who is Yaniel? No, you've never heard of Yaniel. She's famous all over Galarian. I've been living in Kieran and then wandering. She was a great woman. She was born in Mendev, and when the crusade started, she couldn't just sit idly by. She dedicated her life to the crusade. People say she was audacious and spirited. She was always the first into battle, and she never sacrificed other people's lives for a tactical advantage. Got the solution by trying everything. Wow. There are a lot of solutions. People think it's 4 times 3 times 2 times 1, 4 factorial solutions, but it's not, because any of them could theoretically be used repeatedly, including for every single one. It is ridiculously hard. I think it's 4 to the power of 4, which is 256 possible solutions. And she was a great woman. She was born in Mendev, blah blah blah. People say she was audacious and spirited. She was always the first into battle, and she never sacrificed other people's lives for a tactical advantage. That's how she's been remembered, as an incredible warrior who seemed to blaze with righteous fury. In all the images of her, she looks capable of driving all the demons back to the abyss, single-handedly. But then something happened between her and her commanders. Maybe they envied her. Maybe there was more to it than that. I don't know. But anyway, she went into the world wound without her fellow soldiers, and she didn't just survive the mission. She even brought back crusaders she rescued in there. Can you imagine? That's what I said, 256. 4 to the power of 4. She died as she lived, proudly. She was covering the escape of the refugees fleeing Dresden. That's where she perished. She wasn't even 40, very young for a half-elf. But I guess I don't have to explain that to you. You half-elves live twice as long as we do. If you think about it, the Crusades aren't even 100 years old. That's how little time separates us from heroes of legend. Yaniel could still have been alive today, but fate decided otherwise. You know a lot about Yaniel. Are you a fan of hers or something? I suppose you could say that, Sealer chuckles. I've always felt an affinity with Yaniel. I know what it's like to not be what your commanders want you to be. Whenever I used to feel under pressure, I always thought of Yaniel. Maybe some people didn't like how she was, but to the people she pulled out of the world wound, she was perfect. And to the people she saved on the battlefield, she was incredible. And to those who keep her memory alive, she is a hero. That's what counts. How could a priceless relic end up down here? Yaniel disappeared, but by some miracle, Radiance was recovered from the battlefield. No one else has ever wielded it. It is Yaniel's blade, and it always will be. And that's why it was put into the Tower of Estrod, with the other Crusade relics. But now it turns out that somebody stole it. Sealer laughs. I have this weird feeling, like I'm rescuing a fellow warrior from a dungeon. We can't just abandon it, even if it's of no use to us. It's of no use to anyone down here, but what if it could be repaired? Let's keep going, Sealer. Also, Since you love it so much, why don't you wield it? Kamala, stop trying to chew my wires. There you are. Ow!
I am helpful, am I not?
So
Yes, you are.
exciting.
We're so grateful. Kamala! My fingers are not chew toys! Nor are my wires. This is a little monster I keep talking to. Kamala, our new little kitten. Please go down and stop chewing on my wires and my fingers when I'm trying to do things. Oh, I missed that. Let's go up here. I'll drop the other stuff with this. Drop it in one pile. Make it easier to pick up again at the end. And now I've got to pick it up again. Because I accidentally dropped the wrong bloody thing. No, I don't. I just have to get the one. Right. We've got the necklace, we've got the breastplate, we're on defensive mode so she can tank better. Let's sleep. Amelia? What are you doing over there, lass? Get over here with us. Now. It's not letting me do it there, is it? Alright, well, we've got to go back upstairs then. All the way back there. Alright, well, so be it. Yeah, I hear that, says you. All right, good night then. Oh, good night for sleep. You believe me if I told you I completed the maze 100% water elemental and all without resting once? Yeah, I would. Never travelled across an almost entire continent. Okay, I missed that one. So we're not the only lucky ones then. I didn't know that. Nobody in our tribe knew either, it seems. Alright. Camouflage didn't work, but nothing took us by surprise. That's not ideal. I guess we'll rest again. Ever wondered why gods do not simply solve all the world's problems without paladins and crusades? Some gods would be eager to solve mortals' problems for them. Robogog, for instance. But we wouldn't like the result. And what about other ones that we might like the result of? That's a foolish argument, Sealer. That's the argument of a true believer.
No reason to pause.
Right, you're fighting defensively.
I'll watch your back.
All good so far.
Doubt is the heart's greatest challenge.
I will help where I can.
Let's go to the spear first. The javelin, rather.
Into the fray! Ah, they will break against our resolve.
You offend me.
Don't think so. I mean, it might be advantageous to do so, but she has the 2 healing, she has the growth. Owie. Oh, come on. I'm meant to be on defensive mode.
This will leave a bruise.
Smite him.
The light take you!
The hell? What was that leap for? You got to... Oh, because she's wearing that still. Oh, stupid fool.
Make every strike count.
Stand down.
Problem.
the wrong mongrel.
Away, you rascal!
Magnesium Turinos.
But maybe use one of them. I can't. It's not gonna let me use it.
Doesn't suit me. No glory without
Oh, come on, Sealer, hit them. Nice. Lan.
You won't survive me.
That wasn't bad. You take him
Your
down.
time is over.
You missed. That's not good.
You are today's sacrifice!
Well, that wasn't so useful. Ouch.
the light. Take you.
Almost got him. In fact, I think we do, but he's got that special ability, doesn't he? Yeah.
Endure this.
That's him down.
You offend me.
Missed.
Go for their hearts!
I'll just sit here. Don't worry about me.
Ouch. He's down. Lan.
Make every strike count.
Come on, Thalindra. Good.
I'll cut you wide open!
She's lost her boost
You
again.
crossed the wrong mongrel.
Away, you rascal! The spirits demand your blood!
You won't survive me.
Pet Leopard an AC of 30 in the maze already, with fighting defensively on AC 30 on level 2. That's not bad. Better the tank than Sealer. Good damage to, and because of dexterity, good trickery and stealth use. And basically the party's an official thief paladin. How did it do thief? Sneak attack doesn't rely on stealth though.
Your turn
Unless it
is
changed
over.
it. Didn't used to.
You are today's sacrifice!
It relied on you having the sneak attack ability and more than one person attacking the thing you were attacking.
This.
You offend me!
Got him. When you say thief, you mean it can use stealth. I'm thinking trickery to pick locks and so on. Which animals can't do, unless they change it again.
Not this time. This one was beyond me. Not this time. Am I
Yes,
not?
eventually.
I found, something.
I hope you appreciate this.
I do, thank you. Now that is scale mail. 6 armor class, allows 3 max dexterity. 25 arcane spell failure chance. Your and my dexterity is 4. He can't use it, and she's wearing better. So it's not very useful, to be honest, in this party. We're going to have another rest up there. How? Did they change it so animals can do that? Because it didn't used to be, as far as I'm aware. Or maybe they can and I didn't know, because I'd heard it couldn't use trickery. Maybe they can. Maybe I was misinformed.
Did you break another one of the straps on your armor? Here, let me show you another knot. It's just as good, but it won't fray so quickly.
Whoa, thanks. Show me that again.
They choose to stand against me?
Yeah, maybe I was misinformed and you can use trickery on an animal. That's interesting if so, because yeah, leopards become even more useful.
What's that there?
Huh? Open your heart to me.
Though I will admit I have always favoured trip, and
Am I not?
can they use trip? I'm not sure. So long since I can't remember. I know dog and wolf can. I can't remember if any others can.
Come at me. I dare you. Am I at my limit?
Just about.
So this is how it feels?
You three want to wake up? Yo, you two, get awake! Alright, that's one down. That's two down.
See that? Your performance is lacking. You are lacking.
So with Sylvan Sorcerer, I had a full caster and thief, huge dexterity and disarm trap and pick locks and good tank. Yeah, pretty good.
This is my time to shine.
Now I do want to heal up before going downstairs, because downstairs is the boss fight for this section.
My My sword is an extension of my arm. My sword is an extension of my arm. So, is my plumage an extension of my head? Focus, Sela.
Actually, yeah, no, I'll go down here and then save.
How cute!
It's auto-saved. But I want to save buffed up. You're not using mage armor, but if I put that on, it'll make it so your arms. But it's better than your ring. Fine. Enlarged person will help with bow. And you don't yet have anything that substitutes for strength. That is potion of haste. I think it's potion of blur. That can be on you. Back skin. Same for you. I'll take the bear. We'll give you heroism. Oh, we've got no one who can cast it. Lan... Hazilla's not a demon, though. Scroll of prayer. Not until we're in battle. Protection from chaos. Protection from chaos. Protection from evil. Protection from evil. Don't need any reduced person. Strength, yeah, you might as well have that. You can use bear. You can use bear. You can use shield of faith. You can use shield of faith. I can certainly see why you'd argue that, yes. And you can use the restoration. Now we're going.
So exciting!
Praise Almighty! Well, that's the end of your praising days. Here you are, huddled together like a herd of animals. Pitiful monsters, not humans or even demon. Even tieflings are less defective than you! But I, your master Sabamalek, can make you better. Stronger, I can satisfy your hunger. Starvelings of the dark, submit to me. No, we are descendants of the Crusaders. Trusting a demon would be a betrayal of their memory. Azella! Well, who is the next descendant of the Crusaders who values old legends more than their life? Beast, monster, inhuman guys, reveal your true nature. This is the sweet, wholesome flesh of a righteous Azimar. Eat, underground crusaders, eat the flesh of the crusader from above. Find your true strength. You rush at the demon, but the air seems to grow thicker with every step. You feel like you're watching from underwater as you see the mongrels fall to their knees one after another and crawl to the Asimar's body. You hear their fangs tearing through the flesh. You hear the sloshing of blood. You hear the former mongrels snarl like animals, fighting over the most tender and juicy bits of meat. Your companions writhe in agony. One clutches at the head, another doubles over. You feel saliva pool in your mouth. A metallic twang awakens hunger in you. The hunger turns to rage. This winged filth dares to try and bind you to its will. It dares to tempt you with the sweet scent of meat, untainted by corruption. The wretch must die! Die! And yet, still the clarity remains with you. Somewhere deep down, beneath the veil of rage and anger, you sense the light trying to break through. These could be phrased differently. That suggests you have to be on the angel mythic path, not on the demon mythic path. What it means is it's required to continue on the angel and demon. And actually, you don't have to choose that to choose angel, you can always do. However, I'm a follower of the Azata, and that will be the mythic path I will follow in the end. Neither of these are irrelevant to me, but I do hate demons. You permit the rage to possess you when malevolent joy spreads through you. Freedom! Freedom to kill anyone who stands in your way. The demon that cults into a pathetic mongrel fights to no match for you. You feel the crimson fog of hatred cloud your vision. Your simmering blood no longer wishes to languish in your veins. It wants to be free. It bursts forth from your chest-wounded, powerful pulses. Its heady scent dispelling the last threads of sanity. Back, maggots! The demon hisses, backing away. Ah, there's more to you than meets the eye. You have our power with you. Slaves, destroy this vermin! Azilla points at you. She's already wounded. When do I kill? You showed up, did you? When do I silently emerges from the shadows? I no longer serve you, you bitch. Not you or your flying monkey. I always fight the strongest side.
I don't tolerate threats.
Well, at least she's fighting with us.
Stand down.
Make every strike count.
Go for their hearts! Away, you rascal!
Into the fray!
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Oh, might Seville make your faithful servant invokes you now. Demons, protect your mistress.
They choose to stand against me?
Yeah, you're not invoking much of anything really, are you?
I'll cut you wide open!
You won't survive me.
Your time is over.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
The spirits demand your blood.
They didn't have a choice. They were forced to do it.
And stares at the mongrels lying senseless on the floor.
Keep telling yourself that, Lan. There's always a choice. They could have chosen to die, but now they're going to live and become stronger. I know that from personal experience.
Shut up! You're not just a traitor, you're a monster!
She is a bit.
They believed your story.
I'm tempted to go with you, Lan.
Lured them to a demon and watched them eat human flesh!
That is disgusting, yes.
I was trying to make them strong.
You would do
What
anything.
have you done for them? What were you doing while I was looking for ways to bring strength to our tribe? You're useless, Lan.
I led by example! I trained. I tried to become stronger so I could go to the surface and maybe do something worthwhile with my stupidly short life. And I will do it. I might be the one to bring our whole tribe to the surface. But you? Why would you want any power that turns you into a monster?
Good question.
These young guys and girls, they trusted you. And they were turned into mindless animals, ready to eat corpses at a demon's command.
I went through the same ritual as them, and I didn't become an animal. I conquered my anger. The anger that has been building and building in every one of us for decades. Unlike you, I have no intention of just lying down and politely accepting death. I will rise above all this, while you'll still be stuck with your pride, chewing on rats.
Oh, he's a lot more than that, you fool.
Who do you want at your side? The person who betrayed the demons to follow you? The person who will do everything you say and bring glory to your name? Or this trash?
No, I don't want you, Wendoag. I agree, I don't want this trash. Oh, you're talking about Lan. I think you've got the wrong one there, Wendy. So, you've been serving seven legs this whole time, Wendoag?
Better just serve a strong master than to eke out an existence in a dark hole with no hope. I am of the Neithers. Our lives are short, but we are hardier than humans. I realized a long time ago that I was capable of more than this life offered, and I follow whomever is the strongest. You scared Sava Malek. Kosilla has fallen. Now, I wish to serve you.
Well, we don't get all our wishes, do we?
I thought you were proud of your heritage, but you're willing to crawl on your belly before anyone who's even a little stronger than you. You say you didn't become an animal? What a joke! Only animals pledge their allegiance to whoever has the sharpest teeth. Oh, but what am I saying? Even cave spiders are loyal to their mother. You're even lower than that.
He has a point. I couldn't trust you anyway.
Oh, so now you think you know everything about me. You're one of the best hunters in the tribe. It benefited me to ingratiate myself with you. So I acted in a way that pleased you. And the Uplander will get the Wendoag that she wants to see.
There's not one I want to see, though.
To do anything to get out of this hole. And you're willing to do anything too. Don't try to hide it. I know you, Lan. I've had time to study you.
I'm going to the surface only because my time has come to leave. The Uplanders are in danger. They need all the help they can
Exactly.
get. But I'm only risking my own life. See the difference? I'll do whatever the Crusade asks of me, but I'll never be like you.
Why didn't you try and stop us going inside the maze? You knew we might uncover your secret.
Savamelek is always in need of new servants. You'd make as good a servant as anyone else, and then... once you'd gone missing in the maze, not even the redoubtable Lan would have dared look for you.
But then why did you come with me to look for the sword?
So I could kill you quietly if you found it and stop you taking it to the village, you idiot.
Yeah, you won't be joining us.
I would have told everyone that you got caught in a cave-in. But then the Uplanders showed up and I had to change my plans. I don't regret what I did. I met you. Just say the word and all the Neathers will be yours. I'll bring them to you if you take me with you.
The Neathers will join us on their own accord, or not at all. I don't need you. I don't want you. Said you went through the same ritual. Does that mean you ate human flesh too?
Yes. Posilla found me in the caves. I was lost and hungry, and she offered me a choice. Die as a nobody, or live and gain the power to change everything. Savamelek tore off a piece of an Azimar priestess's thigh. A big, juicy piece. More meat than I'd ever received in the tribe. That was the first time I knew what it was like to be happy. To have a full belly. I swore to myself that it would always be that way. Then the madness and rage took over. I came very close to turning into an animal, no better than the weaklings you saw in the maze. But I am strong. I mastered myself.
I'm not convinced I've mastered anything I've seen.
I fell so that I could rise again.
You should have chosen death. Dying's better than living like that.
You're saying I should have died that day, Lan. But then who would have listened to your feeble jokes? Who would have showed you the best caves for hunting? Who would have made you a man?
Oh my. Bit of an overshare there, I think. Shouldn't you leave his secrets to himself?
I would have been fine without all that. And without you. Your death will make the world a slightly better place, Wenduog.
I think so.
Look, isn't our Lan sweet? Look how his eyes blaze as he speaks of murder. And we were so close, too. Tell me, what do you think he'll do to you if you fail to live up to his precious ideals?
See, in the past I've played all manner of on partial playthroughs, as I've never completed it. Good and evil, lawful and neutral, and chaotic, etc. I can side with her and have fun with her, no problem if I'm playing the right character. But that's not Thalindra. That's not Thalindra Moonsong at all. So, no. No, definitely she would be absolutely against Wenduag. As a character, I actually quite like Wenduag. If I'm having a somewhat evil or neutral playthrough, I might well side with her. Yeah, we can pretty much assume that it means she screwed him. What exactly are you No, I don't need to know that. And I don't care to hear the gross details about your service to Attila. You're not going to betray anyone again.
You're all bark and no bite. Farewell, Uplander. Next time I won't spare you.
Spare me, it's you running away.
She's gone. But next time, she won't get away. Damn it, Wendu. Why'd you have to go and... Anyway, there's no point crying over spilt milk. Give me a couple of minutes. I'll bring the chief and the rest. I need to clear my head.
Chief still appears flanked by mongrels. The journey has taken its toll on him. His breath is laboured, and the sweat is dripping from his bloated face. What's this? Anivia gives a low whistle. Well, I'll be damned. Turns out old Honron isn't as crazy as we thought. There really were demons down here. I should have listened and sent a patrol down here, damn it. Oh, I also wanted to say that I can understand you killing Honron. I've done it on a partial playthrough before. I've also not killed him at times as well. Depends. Hog's lips curl in distaste as he tries to keep his distance from the unconscious mongrels. Anivia, how's the legs? Anivia winces slightly but forces a smile. Better than yesterday. Worse than the day before. I'm not going to die. Don't worry. This place must be burned with holy flame. This place is overrun with demons, but that's not the worst of it. Wendoag, she's been working with the demons all this time, luring the young, strong mongrels into the maze. He nods at the unconscious mongrels. We might still be able to save these ones. They can't get any stupider, that's for sure. But they might be meaner than they were before. But I suppose all teenagers are monsters in their own way. Yeah. So laughs, but it comes out as a rasp. Ah, Lan, we don't waste words on people who don't listen to the tribe. You act the fool, you suffer the consequences. Shoal gives a ragged sigh. Wendoag, how could she? She deceived them and then she left. What's become of us? Chin up, Chief! The kids you rescued are safe now. The demons are gone, and the traitor's been dealt with. All's well that ends well, I say. You need to look after these young mongrels. I don't know what they'll be like when they come to, but look after them, Chief. They went through something horrific today. Not everybody is capable of enduring something like that. It'll change them forever. As long as they can hunt, the rest can wait. Uplander and you, Lan, you shaped them. Only the gods can shape their souls. But we are a tribe. We will think of something. And when they are stronger, they can go to the surface. The time has come. You said you were in charge of the reconnaissance for the Eagle Watch, Anivia. How could you miss a nest of demons beneath Canabres? Anivia says, yeah, right. Like it wasn't enough that I sniffed after every damn shadow in the city. Everybody knows the stories about the demons living under the streets of Canabres. Those tales are as old as the Crusades themselves. I messed up. You fixed my mistake, so thanks. No problem. It's time to get out of here. I know. That's why I gathered everything into one place so that I could go up there and get down here without it taking too long. Chief, I think I'm going to lead our visitors to the surface, and I'm going to keep going. Something interesting is happening out there in the world. Maybe it's my chance to do something more useful than skinning cave rats. Soul heaves a heavy sigh. You never were one of us. You always looked up. You think I don't see these things? Our life's not for you. You must go, but where? Where is the way out? Beats me, but these beasts go down. These beasts got down here somehow. Lan searches Azilla's body and shows you some papers and a key. I don't know what these documents are, but I'm sure this key will come in handy. Anivia's eyes quickly skim over the letter and she passes it to you. Those cheeky sons! They sold information on the cultists in the city. Their meeting places, passwords, their secret hideouts. I think we should show this to whoever's in charge of Canabres right now. As soon as we get back to the surface, we'll find out what's what. Cultist dispatch. Right. Now. That thing is very useful. Even though she should be on the sword and board plan, right now, I want her on that plan. Then we go up here. He didn't show any remorse or regret. A psychopath. Well, yeah. Maybe.
Meditate on your mistakes. It might make you feel better.
And as I say, that's useless to this group, so I will sell it. Might be useful to someone else as we pick up as we go, I don't know, but... Also, these are just regular, pretty much. Might be some masterwork, but I really don't care about that. Hang on. Bulk selling, I'm forgetting that, aren't I? Non-magical and masterwork, yep. What's that? Cold iron, that can go. Can sell that now too. Don't need Hazilla's notes, etc. Almost new diary. Does not take up any space, but we don't need it. Not interested in protection from cold. I never use feather step, so never mind that. Seems to be about all that's useful here.
While the survivors wander the dungeons, the battle on the surface rages on. The warriors of Canabras are trying to defend the Wardstone, but their strength is flagging. Their resistance is valiant, yet it will all be in vain if no one rises up to turn the tide.
Up we go. Well, looks like they came ahead on that one. I think it might be 3/4, but I'm not sure. Erebeth, the half-orc before you, wearing armour adorned with Elmade's golden swords, is clearly exhausted. She obviously hasn't got much sleep over the last few days. There's soot on her face and fresh blood on her sword. Her hazel eyes are hard and focused, and her firm voice sounds accustomed to giving orders. She sizes you up, surprised, judging whether you are friend or foe, and opens her mouth to ask you something, but freezes when she spots Anivia. Oh, you know her, do you? Apparently you do.
By the goddess, Nevi, I'd almost lost all hope.
Good friends.
Everything's fine, Beth. I'm here. I'm here.
Olivia strokes her best head and
This
whispers.
here's a new friend. She rounded up
Something
those
in
of
Rhea.
us who survived the fall and led us up to the surface. Without her, we'd never have made it out. Let me introduce you to my wife, Arabelle
Wow,
Tirabade,
cool.
head of the Eagle Watch.
Until the army arrives, I'm the temporary warden of Canalbras.
Okay.
And you're just in time. As you can see, we're in the middle of a battle. And thank you for getting Anevia out of there.
Sure, no problem. Where are we, though?
The Grey Garrison. Until recently, it served as barracks for the Crusaders, but it's now been taken over by cultists.
And what is the target of the battle?
When the demons attacked the city, their main target was the Ward Stone. I trust I don't have to explain to you what the
Well, you
Ward
might
Stone
have
is
to.
and how important it is to the Crusaders.
See, I'm not from
We
round here.
must retake it at any cost, or the fall of Canabras will be the beginning of the end of the Crusades, and with them, the rest of the world. I see that you had a difficult journey to the surface. You need to rest. But there's a lot riding on this battle. I have no right to command you, but I'm asking you to help us.
I've got some important information about the location of a cultist den.
Very good. Report
Your wife
to me
went
in
over
full
it.
when we get back to the Defender's Heart. It's our temporary headquarters. Right now, the most dangerous cultists are here. The ones occupying the Grey Garrison.
I mean, to be honest, I could give them to Anivia and you could go over these sheets as you're between those sheets with her. I don't know. We met some mongrels who live beneath Canabres. This is land.
Most people in Canabras think that the children of the first Crusaders are simply a legend. Other people say that the day you emerge on the surface heralds the start of the end of the world. I'm not superstitious, but the situation is apocalyptic, all right. Having a living legend on our side can't hurt.
Come on, living legend? A walking folktale, maybe? I just need to make sure I don't turn into a running joke.
There's that humour again. I do see Wendwag's point about it. What's the situation in the city?
The city's gone. Most of the defenders, including the Dragon Terendelev, fell in the first few hours. The civilians either fled or died in the chaos. The place is overrun with cultists and demons.
Then we know where we need to go to fight.
Don't talk like that. Canabras hasn't fallen. Not while it still has defenders like you and me.
Well said.
Sweet words don't change the grim truth.
No, but courage, determination, and skill do.
No, she's right. Thank you, Knight. Until we no longer have the strength to hold a weapon, until Iomedae abandons us, we will fight for Canabras.
Absolutely. Tell me about the Wardstone. Why is it so important?
The Ward Stones are a gift of Iomedae. Created personally by her herald, a mighty angel, and a general of the celestial armies. The Ward Stones keep the world wound from expanding. They stand along the border of the territory controlled by the demons, creating a barrier to keep them inside. The Canabras obelisk was the first to be placed. It is the key to the whole barrier.
So, the keystone.
We cannot leave it in the hands of those monsters from the abyss.
How did the Wardstone end up in the Grey Garrison?
The demons have long laid siege to Canabras, but this time, their lord Deskari appeared in the flesh. He ripped the Wardstone from the ground and hurled it halfway across the city to here. I thought the stone was destroyed, but it seems all is not lost. Yet. Deskari has gone, but the Wardstone is surrounded by a horde of those creatures. What are they going to do to it? Nothing good, that's for certain.
But how did he do that? He's a demon! The Wardstone should have burned his filthy hide!
Apparently not.
It should have. But what happened, happened. We don't know why.
Then let's not waste any time. To battle!
That's the spirit. You, take Anavia to the rear. The rest of you with me.
You're inviting someone to take your wife to the rear? I mean, it could be fun, but shouldn't we fight first? You hear laboured breathing interspersed with disgruntled muttering. Horgus is holding his rapier hilt in a white-knuckle grip. A bead of sweat trickles down. A bead of sweat trickles down his temple.
Lord Horgus Worm, forgive me. I did not realize we had civilians among us. My people will escort you somewhere safe. To the extent that anywhere in Canabras can be said to be safe right now.
That's right. Fighting spirit is the one thing that we've got plenty of. Actual fighting power, that's not so great. Fighting know-how, even worse. But fighting spirit, at least we're rich in that.
For Ioma Day! For the Queen! Kill the beast!
Annabeth raises her blade, and the wood soldiers, inspired by her cry, rush into battle with renewed vigour. So won't budge. Nothing through there.
With grace?
We are the light. They are the darkness.
This!
I am helpful, am I not?
Certainly, my friend, you are. A little dubious, but certainly helpful. Hey, I know you. So you're one of these cultists? How's it going, pal? Want to join? We'll all be dead soon, but we'll still be alive. Wouldn't bet on that. I can't. Come on, leave these losers. The Crusades are over. Soon the demons will rule the whole world. Poor cowardly fool. Here goes nothing. All hail Baphomet. Cowardly traitor. I swear on the... Okay, whatever. For the Queen.
Make every strike count.
Right, they're all dead. Let's go see what they've got on them, shall we? Everyone's highly encumbered. Let's get up here. Pretty sure we can't open any of these doors. Nope.
This is my time to shine.
Now, before we go upstairs and get into some fight we need some pace for, let's drop all of this stuff. Well, there's no going back from that, is there?
What's this? Do we have guests? Just in time. The place is a bit of a mess, and I haven't even poured the blood into the goblets yet. Why don't you... Oh!
The face of this demoness could be called pretty if it had eyes. Her mouth slowly widens into a smug grin.
What an unexpected surprise! Staunton, my little sweetheart. Long time no see. I've missed you so much. Have you missed me? Admit it. You missed me terribly.
Who's Staunton, demoness? Demon's mouth drops open in surprise and she brings a manicured hand up to cover it.
Mirago. You again, you wench!
The aged dwarf from Erebus troop, silent up until now, spits on the floor. His hard and craggy face, like stone with stone, twists as if in pain. What's going on here, dwarf?
Minago, the one who... Be careful. She's one of the deadliest creatures in the whole demon horde. She was once responsible for a massacre in Canabras. She must be back to finish what she started.
Then let's stop her. The half-orc is too well-bred to spit on the floor, but the name sounds like a slur on her tongue. Staunton, do you know this demon?
Does he know me? Staunton, darling. Tell them all how close we were.
Staunton, you have some explaining to do.
That wench? She's the one who led me astray. She's
Led
the
you
reason my life has
astray.
gone to the abyss. She's the reason why Teresin fell.
The dwarf's voice rasps like rusted metal. Led you astray? You cavorted with a demoness? That's disgusting.
Oh my, like butter wouldn't melt. What I remember is how eagerly you would run to our trysts, how you begged to see me again, how you promised you'd do anything I asked. By your own free will, you said this. And now you claim that Dresden fell because of me. No, no, my dear. That was entirely your own doing.
I'll beat your lying lips into your filthy throat!
Now, Staunton, don't say
I mean, I
things
encourage
like
that treatment
that.
of a demon,
Not
but...
about these lips, the ones you kissed so sweetly.
Kissed who? Staunton?
Dearest, don't you love me anymore? Remember how good we were together? I was so hoping that we could patch things up.
Kissed this thing?
I'll kill you!
Save the last one for me.
And now she's running.
This was unexpected.
Now let's go and get stuff from downstairs.
How cute! I hope you appreciate
The unholy symbol of Deskari, a demon lord who attacked. Okay. Now we need to get over there.
Easy.
So this must be the wardstone. And they're trying to do something to it. As soon as you step into the chamber, your vision seems to darken and your knees buckle. You struggle to keep your balance. The air in here is laden with the power coming from the stone. Suddenly your head is filled with voices, screaming, whispering, cackling, threatening voices, pleading for help, shrieking curses and taunts. You blink and the illusion passes.
Congratulations. You made it all the way here. This is it. Your precious wardstone. But what are you planning to do now, I could kill you where you stand. But wouldn't it be nice if you could die in battle like heroes? No. I want you to die in despair, scrabbling around like rats in the blighted ruins of your city, blind and broken, your flesh scabbed and seeping, and every moment knowing precisely what was done to you.
And this was the thing you kissed, Taunton?
Sounds terrifying. Except that's how we've been living for generations.
There isn't a soul that can resist the temptations of the abyss. Even a stone can be turned. I'm not joking. Your precious wardstone, weakened from the injury inflicted by Deskari, has almost succumbed to my charms. Soon the whole barrier around the world wound, the gift of your useless goddess, will be a weapon of the abyss. Just a little more, and boom.
I'll show you boom.
Every city with one of these eyesores stuck in the middle of it, from Canabras to Nerosian, will turn into smoking craters, and all the mortals into red sludge beneath our hooves. So you have a choice. Especially you, my pet. Kiss me on my dainty hoof. Pledge your loyalty to Baphomet. And when the world falls, its ruins shall be yours.
I see no reason to listen to any more of this. We'll stop you, demon. Attack!
Do not waver!
I'm tired of playing around now. You want to know what will happen when I'm done with the wardstone? Here's a little demonstration.
The demoness whispers a spell and a wave of darkness sweeps through the chamber. Your companions wince in pain, but it's nothing compared to what you feel. Thousands of voices once again burst into your mind, drowning you in their moans, screams and sobs. Pain racks through your skull. Your evil spirits won't stop a righteous army.
Holiday is with us!
Yes, yes. Keep telling yourself that.
The roar of voices blends into an unbearable wall of screaming. Your vision goes dark.
Break against our resolve.
Praise Iomade, you woke up. Healing your wounds was easy, but you were unconscious for so long, I was starting to worry we'd lost you.
What happened?
We couldn't stand up to the demoness. Her spells were too strong. It's all right. We'll handle it somehow. You blacked out, but Staunton and I managed to get you here to the Defender's Heart. It used to be a tavern, but now it's our headquarters. We're gathering our forces here, and we're preparing to strike back.
I found a cultist dispatch in the dungeon. It seems they hold up at the Tower Restaurant.
Demons have been filling Canabras with their spies and infiltrators for a long time. Unfortunately, I don't have enough people to attack the place right now. At least not blindly. I'd be grateful if you snuck in there and scouted out the situation. But just scouting. Don't be a hero.
Well, I can't promise that, but we'll look into it, yes. What's the situation in this city?
Bad, but not hopeless. We're constantly getting news, and new sources of resistance keep springing up in the districts where everyone seemed to be dead. The survivors are gathering here. You should see them. Their faces, their eyes burning with determination. The city is destroyed, but our resistance is not broken. We will keep fighting.
The city's damaged, not destroyed. Look at this place still standing. What do you plan to do next?
You heard what the demon said. They're going to desecrate the Wardstone and blow up the whole barrier around the World Wound. That would be an even worse disaster than the World Wound's expansion before the Second Crusade. Not only Canabras, but every city with a Wardstone will be destroyed, including the capital. We can't allow that no matter what. We will retake it, even destroy it if we must. Iomade's gift must not become a weapon of the Abyss.
Tell me about the Wardstone. Why is it so important?
The Wardstones are a
You've
gift
already
of
told me.
Iomade.
Can I help you in any way?
First of all, we need to decide what to do with the stone once we get it. What I'm about to say is classified. A traveler came to the city recently. A blind elf calling himself the Storyteller. He insisted he be allowed to examine the Wardstone, and he raised the alarm when his study was finished. Even before the demon attack, he had found some damage or flaw in the stone. Prelate Hulrune dismissed his words as nonsense, borderline blasphemy. But between you and me, the prelate's opinion isn't worth much. I think the Storyteller knew what he was talking about. We could use his advice right now, if only we knew where he was. I remember the Storyteller spent a lot of time talking to Staunton, a dwarf from my unit. You saw him during the demon attack. The elf asked him about the history of the Crusades. Maybe the Storyteller told Staunton something about where we could find him if anything happened. There's another problem. After the attack, the demons began to gather their forces at the Grey Garrison. It'll be even harder to take them with a head-on assault. But I once heard soldiers talking about a secret entrance to the garrison. Trouble is, I have no idea where to look for it. While you explore the city, please keep your eyes open, in case you find something we can use.
The half-orc smiles at you encouragingly.
And one last thing. The Eagle Watch has lost a lot of soldiers recently. Some were killed, but others simply haven't been seen since the attack. In the chaos that is now Canabras, it's next to impossible to confirm anything for sure. One of the missing fighters is Janna Aldori, a new recruit in the Watch. And she often went drinking with her. I honestly thought Sela and Janna had died together. But now Sela's returned with you and there's no sign of Janna. If you learn anything of her whereabouts when you're out in the city, please report back.
Sure. Everything clear.
May the goddess help you. We're still fighting, which means that Canabras still hasn't fallen. If you come across any groups in the city that can fight, send them here to the Defender's Heart. We'll need every fighter we can muster for the final assault.
Sounds good.
Yes, one more thing. If you're in the area, check out this address. It's our house. Mine and Anevia's. Well, it was our house. If the building is still standing, open the hidden compartment in the kitchen. It's filled with supplies for a rainy day. You can take whatever you find. You have more need of it.
All right, then. That, my friends, is where we're going to end for this episode. I normally try and go 2 hours. I've gone almost 4. But we are back on the surface. Next time we'll pick up chatting to people in the Defender's Heart for a little bit and then look to head out. So thanks for joining me. Enjoy your afternoon, evening, or whatever time of day it is for you. And I'll see you around.